What is going Also, it appears as though my monitors got screwed up. I need to rectify this. Also, it's a good thing there was nothing private over there. Hang on a sec. Let me figure this out. I had this set up to stream this from the Switch today, and no, that actually is correct. Why are you guys seeing this monitor then when this says right monitor? It only knows the first display. Well, that sucks. Okay, hang on a second. Let me just fix this quickly by just dragging everything to my other monitor. I guess it was supposed to be private. There. Alright, now we're going to move Visual Studio Code over here and chat over here and my post-stream to-do list. And we'll just do everything backwards today. The coding section is going to be too long for this stream. Wow, this is strange. Yeah, I'll have these black bars too for a little bit. Fun. Hey Romania, hey Perry. Okay, well, we did get through 2 PRs, and then I don't know, we'll switch to playing the Switch. So Adam's still taking it easy, and still be traveling to Detroit tomorrow for the upcoming first events. Let's do command first and get that. I also wrote that little write-up. Let me... An encrypted to-do list. I just write it in piano notes. No one will know what it translates to. Not even me. Okay, well here's this. I guess this is kind of what I want to do. I don't think it really matters. I think people who know about it already know about it. Whoops. I really mean to close that. The upcoming first events. Adam wrote about last week here. Yeah. So I'll go find this. Well, how's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm feeling okay. I just think that I'm on this very narrow precipice between burning out and being able to function this week. Have the same screen width, smaller than the actual screen. Yeah. Weird, right? What does nail an Easter egg mean? Yeah, Julie. Some weird UK slang. Alright, let's see if I'm a good streamer with reversed monitors. Means to eat it? Never heard that. Means something very different in the US. Okay, so fix keyboard madness. This pull request addresses various layout issues only visible when a software keyboard is visible on the screen, like the following ones. Yeah, that's right, magical socks. Well, I have something today that I've never had on stream before. A juice box. Anyway, this is actually kind of funny how this came to be. Well, it's not funny. It's more super boring than funny. But I was at the gym, and there were drinking fountains at the gym, and there was a juice box sitting there that said fruit punch on it, and it was completely unopened. And I thought, this is really good advertising. I'm gonna go buy this. So I did, and it was delicious. Unfortunately, it came in a variety pack with apple and apple grape. All I want is fruit punch. It's not possible to get that though. Anyway, so private repo links, able to see login screen, and then Android login screen to big keyboard. Yep, this pull request is accompanied by this one. Yep, cool. Commented it yesterday. Yeah, so I looked through this issue on my own. I'm a sucker for marketing. I mean, okay, so this is from Costco. I actually like Costco. Costco has done no wrong in my mind. I haven't like looked up news stories or anything, so I might not know about something, but in general, they've got like fair prices, good employees. They seem to treat their employees well. So I'll buy their juice boxes, I guess. Hey Artie, hey ZXTap, and Krasner, welcome back. Like the morning vibes you got going with the color and shirt today? Well, thanks. A hey for you. Yeah, welcome back for your 1/3 of a year. I don't think we have Tesco here. Hey Eds. Today's your birthday, happy birthday! Happy birthday. Yeah, today for me, it is not my birthday. We are going to be tackling two PRs, which probably shouldn't take too long. And then I've got my Switch, which will play some of that. So it'll be the first Switch stream I've ever done. I've got the Neon controllers, and I've got a Pro controller. And we're just going to be playing puzzle games, I think, because I only have Wi-Fi on the Switch right now. Watch the candle, look at chat. My brain is confused. I know, my brain is confused too. Okay, so let's go over to this. We need to use adjust resize and Windows Soft input mode option, although this is impossible or not supported. Yeah. So discuss variants on how to solve this. Or for a totally different approach. If Android is dumb, we can be the dumbest. Okay, I'm very intrigued because I liked I think the fourth solution from the last PR. We're no longer 100% full screen app. We're basically listening to keyboard related events, which as a reminder is still not possible using the official SDK. And when the keyboard becomes visible, we're switching from a full screen app to an app with a status bar and vice versa. Keyboard is dismissed, we switch from an app with a status bar to a full screen app. There's some pros and cons. Pros, we get the benefits of this. Yep. No longer need to rely on weird calculations. It's also nice. All weird edge cases are handled properly. And if Android... Hey, by the way, Hideo, did you come up with this solution? Or is this something that someone in an issue recommended? All weird edge cases are handled properly, and if Android fails to properly center in the view, the focused input, the user has a possibility to scroll the view. Okay. When this is fixed, it'll probably never be though. Yeah, I assume. Was that the common one line? And no client changes related to showing the focused input. Cons, we have a status bar when the keyboard's visible. Okay. Hey, Freak Technic. Wait, okay, that's the second thing about nice color composition. Is there something different about today's stream? Also... Oh, wait, that's why. Because of this. Aha. Okay, now it should be back to normal. You did thanks to testing. Okay, gotcha. And let's set the lights back to... Is this maximum brightness or the least brightness? Yeah, that's the minimum. Okay, so now everything should be the same. Still red and orange. Your morning vibes are gone, though. Okay. Did the camera move too? It might have. I'm not sure. I'm basically going to be a very unprofessional streamer until we finally get back in the swing of things. How about I just color everything orange for right now and we get back to the morning vibes. And then we set the lights to max brightness. There. There. Now it's morning-y in here. You see more vent than you're used to? Yeah. I don't know. I'll figure all this stuff out in like 2 weeks when I'm finally back to being a regular streamer. Okay, on a short and medium term, I personally think it's the best solution. I'm not against implementing if that's what you want, a manual solution, which will fix everything. Yeah, I don't like the calculation stuff either. Now it's a black and white camera. I don't know what that is or for you. Is it just eating an orange in the shower? Because if so, no, I don't think I've ever eaten anything in the shower. I hear people brush their teeth in the shower too, which I don't think I've tried. But that sounds a little bit more reasonable than eating food in the shower. So if necessary, all videos are stream friendly without sound. Clicking a field will now show the keyboard had the focused input properly centered as one would expect. Let's take a look. Where's the status bar? Oh, that. Oh, that's fine. I didn't know what the status bar even meant. Yeah, this seems reasonable. Okay, if focusing an input that's not properly centered, it'll automatically be centered as expected. That's really cool. Yeah, it's definitely really cool. Min-maxing. Alright, Hideo gets a point for this solution. And then the feedback modal is no longer half broken on some devices. It's not always like this, it's scrollable. Did I click the right thing? I think I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, that's the... Never mind. I see, yeah. This picture. Got it. The story, even though probably difficult to use, renders without bleeding everywhere. Yeah, and you know what we could do on Android eventually? Not right now, I don't think this is important, but I was going to say we could hide the top bar. In this case, it would give you just a little bit more that you could see. Now, the keyboard size on Android is also customizable, but yeah. Or eventually what we could do is we could allow some screens to be used in landscape mode, or portrait mode, I mean. Hey Ramu, hey Kenkomatics. Alright, yeah, I think this looks good from a screenshot and video perspective. Now let's look at the changes. He said all we have to do is comment one line, so I'm assuming this isn't too bad. We add adjust resize, sounds good. Set up our resize helper on the activity. And there's this. Stoop Kid, welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for resubbing. And that's weird. You got to resub and then share a message too. Huh. Okay. Well, it's Juicebox time, everybody. Let me do Juicebox ASMR. Ready for this? And Resu, welcome back to you too. Thank you all for resubbing. Yeah, I wanted to share something briefly. So my sub count right now is apparently, let me see if I can just copy this. Oh, it's not easy to do. There we go, maybe. No, I didn't copy anything. Anyway, it's 163 oh no, it did copy it. Nice. Yeah, so before I left for the events last week, it was at, I think, like a little above 200. And so I lost a lot of subs then. I wasn't trying to say anything pre-tactic, but I do appreciate it. So welcome back to you too. 15 months. All right, now for the moment you've all been waiting for, the actual drinking of the juice box, and then the flavor profile description. Tastes like apple and grape. Put an orange in the freezer for about 20 minutes. Is this a thing, Horforia, or are you trying to make it a thing? Okay, looks good. To work around the issue when opening the keyboard, we're temporarily switching back to a non-full screen application. Yeah, okay. It's absolutely a thing? Huh. Well, I guess don't knock it till you try it. Hey, Lake. How is there a whole subreddit devoted to this? Because wouldn't these pictures be... Oh, I guess they wouldn't just be pictures. Oh, Reddit explains a lot. Yeah, I suppose so. So I'm going to modify some text here, of course. Creates a new instance of the helper and attaches it to the activity. Yep, so I'm just looking through code mostly right now. Give the child add on global layout listener, fixed layout. Any layout issue that comes up. Okay, so I want to see how this works. Input method manager, get the visible height. We're only interested in layout changes related to keyboard events, which are always accompanied by a visible height change. Ah, so this is on some, yeah, on any layout change. So get the usable height, get the difference between that and this one. This means the keyboard just appeared, yep. Oh man, hey Linux, and hey Tupperbox. And thank you. Yeah, I got pretty good feedback from all of you guys. So you guys were there and I really appreciate that. And you gave me feedback saying like it was good. It's pretty much like regular streams, just done in front of an audience. So from that point of view, and I passed that on to the executive producer and I said, look, my stream liked it. I know I didn't get a lot of feedback from everybody else, but I assume if my stream liked it and some of those people would tell me what I should improve, then it means it was okay from that perspective. So we're going to have a chat tomorrow. I think I mentioned this, right? That I've got this in the today command, but this is kind of how things went. And yeah, we're going to try to fix some things for the Detroit event. So just short summary for anyone who didn't hear me talk yesterday and doesn't feel like reading this document. I think that first probably got a lot of value out of my presence there and that I did not get a ton of marketing value out of what I was doing. And part of that is because of how Twitch works and how they kind of advertise being on the front page, I think. I don't know all the details there, so I can't really comment on that. But in Detroit, maybe things will be a little bit different. Maybe the main stage will be in a different spot. And also my content is going to be slightly different. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Death by Code. Hey, Roopsie. I was using a value in point before 1/4-ish of the height, but all libs doing this calculation use. Okay, I see. Yeah, and if it doesn't work for tablets or something, it would only be... Well, anyway, yeah, I guess we'll figure something out. And so if we do end up ever allowing for portrait mode, we're going to have to remember this, because switching from portrait back to landscape would cut out roughly half the screen size. So we'll have to be careful about that. We need to make sure the keyboard is visible due to a field accepting a data input. And the last known visible height is not 0. This usually means the keyboard just disappeared. Man, this must have been very annoying. Yeah. I'm sure them having scheduling issues made people hesitant to ask questions or make it take longer. The second event, yes. If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, where that stream, I was told I only had 2 minutes left, and I turned out to have another hour, which is what was originally planned. That was, just a miscommunication. I don't blame them for the mistake or anything. The stream went offline. I don't know what caused that. It could have been someone stepping over a cable. It could have been the event itself, the people hosting it. So yeah, I don't fault them for that. And then I don't fault the audience for then thinking like, oh, well, we won't make this take more time if there's only 2 minutes left. It's not like I was very clear in my communication either, because I didn't know what was going on. Okay, so yeah, the only thing I want to do, what is this? Oh, interesting. Never seen that symbol before. The only thing I want to do is just fix up the comments, but I can just do this in line. So we can just hit the edit button. Yeah, I think Detroit will be good. And then after that, I mentioned this, I'll probably be taking a vacation or something. I'm very close to the maximum amount of work that I can put in, which is why yesterday and today are much sort of easier streams than normal. And that's because I want Thursday and Friday to be good this week, and it's going to take pretty much all of my energy to do that. Oh, no, that's fine today. I just didn't know what that symbol meant. That's all. Okay, so resize helper that can be installed in any activity to work around the Android bug, preventing us to use the adjust resize. That prevents us from using the adjust resize option. Okay, to work around this issue, the issue when opening the keyboard or temporarily switching back to a non-full screen application, and reverting this change when dismissing the keyboard. Okay, sounds good. Trial, attach an observer on it for every global layout change. Tend to fix any layout issues. Tries to fix any layout issue that comes up when using the keyboard. Hey Travic, hey Playing with Scissors. Starting work with Git. Should I do everything in the CLI or using GUI is totally fine? If so, which one? I would suggest that you try with the command line at first so that you know what's going on, and then switch to the GUI. But you can do it in any way that works for you. So I think I started with the GUI, and I think that's fine. But then every once in a while you'll run into an issue, and it becomes a little bit harder to figure out issues through a GUI than it does the command line with Git, I think. So that's why I suggest the command line at first. But yeah, whatever works for you, I think stick with that. So it tries to fix any layout issues that come up when using the keyboard, get the visible height. Only interested in layout changes related to keyboard events, which are always accompanied by a visible height change. Difference between visible and usable. Good. If the last known visible height is not 0, it usually means the keyboard disappeared. Okay, I think this is good. So we'll just say something like, comments. And then commit directly into this. That should be fine. I don't know if this is going to trigger a Circle CI build. Normally I do this by pushing to the branch. So it should trigger one, I think. Where is it? No, it didn't. I don't know. Line 104 is totally wrong. The blank one. There is no CCI. Oh, right. This is Android. Oh, yeah. Okay. Did I switch screens? Yeah, I did, just for today. The reason why is because I'm going to be playing Switch in a little bit, and I have... This is the HDMI monitor that I'm pointing to right now, and that one is some other connection, DVI. And I didn't realize that the stream would be messed up. I did a practice run this morning, and I'm like, okay, I'll just plug everything back in the way it used to be. I guess I needed to restart OBS. Nice, Krasner. Congrats. Congratulations. Okay, I think we're gonna yeah, we're playing Switch today. It'll be after this. Merlin LLC. Oh, that's pretty good. So I'm going to check this in. If it actually is Merlin LLC, I'd be like, that's pretty good marketing you've done in here. Okay, I'm gonna merge that. And I'm gonna get to deploying this later today. And when I do that, I'll test it on my phone. I'm not gonna do that now. So if I run into any issues, then I'll fix them later. That'll be off stream. Because you guys saw my to-do list that I wasn't supposed to share, but it was laundry, pack, and deploy. I have 4 Botland shirts, and I wore 2 of them for the first event, but it's only because I needed to stream for 2 days. For this upcoming event, I'm going to be streaming, I think, for 2 days, and then there's a Jackbox game on Saturday, and if I'm there, that means I need 3 shirts. So I've got to wash my clothes. Hey, Pawn, when is Detroit? Tomorrow. I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm getting there in the evening, and then I think there's like 1 production meeting, and then I start streaming on Thursday, and I stream on Friday as well. So I'm looking forward to that. However, yeah, some things have been a little bit off lately with me. So I've needed a lot more sleep, and I've had some stomach problems for the last several days. And that kind of worries me a little bit. I have certain nightmares that I hope will just never happen in life. One of them is that I'll just like, someone will say like, oh, here's an 18-wheeler truck. You got to drive it 4 states away. That'll never happen, but it's like, I don't ever want to do that. And another one is having stomach problems on a plane. That's much more common. That actually could happen. That sounds like a very, very bad situation to be in. Not TwitchCon, the first events. Death by Code. Toulouse. I think that's bad given any general convention, but it's especially bad given the audience of this convention. Hey, Smurf. And yeah, I'm trying to avoid that joke too. First puns. I think I messed something up here. I think I looked at the same pull request twice. Yeah, I already merged this one, right? Yeah, I did. Yeah, so I did look at the same one twice. So the other one is this one. Okay, pull request to follow up on number 3 contains 2 changes which would only be visible, for example, if rendered at very small heights. So when rendered at very small heights, scrolling the modal was impossible. It's now fixed. Okay, sounds good. Tried making only the middle part scrollable and always showing the buttons, although it becomes a scroll area of like 50 pixels. Yeah, that's fine. When rendered at very small height, store is bleeding everywhere. Video from yesterday, and now it looks as one would expect. So I'm assuming these are just less changes, and maybe one tiny JavaScript change, if anything. No, they're just less changes. Okay, I'm just gonna merge this. Like there's anything to do here. Oops, 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 oops. No, no, no. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Hideo. I don't think anything showed there that isn't just public anyway. Okay, so we're gonna merge that too. And so, okay, I think that's it for the coding section of this stream, which was really not coding. It was just merging PRs that Hideo did. This will trigger a CI build over here. And now we know that Honey wasn't the culprit and uBlock wasn't the culprit. I don't see any need in having this run. Yeah, now it's game time. Well, actually, before it's game time, it's modify the stream title time. Playing games. Okay. So now we change the category to, I'm going to be playing Lumines. I don't know what it's called on the Switch. There's like a million different Lumines ones. Lumines Switch. What is it called? Lumines Remastered. That's not even an option. I can't pick that. There's Lumines Advanced Pack, Puzzle Fusion, Live, Puzzle and Music, Electronic Symphony, Plus, 2, Touch Fusion, Supernova. And mine's none of those. What do I pick for this? I actually honestly don't know what to do. Huh. Okay, well, let's just go to twitch.tv and type in Lumines and see what happens. Let me start this off screen. I don't even know how to do this. Yeah, so here's what we see here. There's all the different Lumines ones. I don't know. I guess we'll just pick plus. Is anyone even streaming this category? No. Do I really even care? I don't think I care. Yeah, no one's streaming in any of these categories. I'm kind of surprised. And none of them really have any followers either. Okay, well, let's go with Lumina's Puzzle and Music. Is that the name of a game, or is this just like... No, it is. It's the mobile version. Don't forget to click the save button. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll just pick one of these. Yeah, you're live, so it must be that. I don't think it really matters what I pick. I'll pick Puzzle and Music. Okay, then we got to get rid of all my tags that I have. It's not web development. It's not game development. It is family friendly. There, so update. All right, now let's see if this actually works. So I'm going to switch over to this. And then... Okay, so I can see this, and I need to disconnect. So I'll put this here, and then eventually you guys will be able to see this too. Hang on a sec. Okay, did that work? Can you guys see this now? Where did chat go? Okay, there we go. Yeah, good. So you're here. Hopefully, can you hear the sounds? Sorry, whoops. I don't know how loud that is. Is that too loud? It's fine? Okay. Oh, you saw it all along? How's that possible? Okay, so this is Lumines. Let me get my actual controller that I want to use, which is not this one. How do I do this? This? A little bit loud? Okay, I can turn it down. There, okay. Let me know if that's too quiet now. This is a music and rhythm game, so there's music constantly. So is this good? Hey, Buff Seagull. Good to you? Okay. Yeah, now as far as where the webcam should go, I gotta figure that out, because Lumines has stuff happening pretty much everywhere. So how about this? I'll just go into basic mode for a sec. Anu, thanks for hosting. And yeah, welcome to the stream. I don't know what you normally stream, but I don't normally stream games. No, the music's family friendly. I don't think there's anything problematic here. Bottom left corner. I think maybe putting it... Yeah, bottom left corner seems good. And I'll shrink this a little bit more. Like that. But yeah, so what I normally do on the stream, if you check out the new command, you'll see it there. And then yeah, so to talk about what this game is. So this is a game, you see this timeline going down the middle, that 0 and that's a yellow bar. When you connect any square or rectangle like this and the timeline sweeps over it, it'll delete it. So let's say you connect it kind of only for half of it, like this, it only deletes half of it. So that can put you in kind of a bad position sometimes. And so as you form bigger squares or rectangles, it gives you more points. So what I'll do is I'll go to the main menu and we'll play through Endless and we'll just kind of hang out and see. This game is actually very forgiving. It's a fun game to experience and try out. It's kind of a nice little audio visual treasure, but it's not that difficult, I think. So games typically last like, I don't know, an hour. And so I'll just play one of these. I think then we'll switch to Tetris. But yeah, the whole reason I'm doing this for anyone who's just coming in is because I didn't want to burn myself out for the coding stuff that's going to happen. So yeah, just gonna play some games. I'm gonna know what it's like to be a regular streamer. And Anno, did you actually come in? You already lost? I could try to explain it differently or better. Do let me know. Because I think the rules of the game there aren't too many. There's only one other thing I didn't explain, which just happened, which I'll try to explain next time. But yeah, this is the whole game. So this is the next hour or so, like I said. Unless I do really poorly and die. Stick with Apple. You think it's good you didn't buy it? It's a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm doing it justice right now. It might be one of those games that you just have to kind of play to understand if you'll like it. And if you guys aren't interested, I could just switch to Tetris now. I think Tetris is at least kind of universally understood even by non-gamers. Now I'm in your domain, rhythm games. Yeah. Let's see. So it changes aesthetics every once in a while. It's just purely aesthetic, except I think each set also has a built-in speed, and that part's obviously not aesthetic. So this is the last block I didn't talk about, which is whatever that's connected to, it's going to delete. So we don't need to form squares at that point anymore. But yeah, like I said, this game looks like you're doing a bunch of impressive things, but like I said, it's really forgiving. So there's not a whole lot you have to do to look good. Yeah, there's a lot of different music genres on this. I think they did a good job from that perspective. Everyone should try Thumper. I think I have Thumper, and I just have no interest in booting it up for some reason. So you're switching it up for once. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I am. This is the first time I played Switch on stream. I don't actually own a capture card. I'm borrowing a friend's. And the only other time I played a console was, I think, the SNES Classic that I played. I think I'd like to get back to the SNES Classic games at some point. Depending on how this goes, maybe that's one of the things we'll do after the vacation. Because the other thing I was thinking of doing was open sourcing the Keanu program. And I think that would be fun. Well, fun. I think it'd be helpful for some people who wanted it. I don't know if it's fun anymore. I think I'm burning out slowly. Hey, extreme skills. I don't know if I like the sarcastic ha 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 more than just the sighing and saying what. What is a streamer to do? Oops, I didn't mean to put that like that. Actually, I wonder how well Tetris will even work on Wi-Fi. Because every once in a while it just disconnects. But it's nothing like Smash. Smash has pretty strict requirements about being on a wired connection, I feel. Depending on who you're playing against. Open sourcing sounds like a blast. I think some people like watching that process. I just don't think it'll be too much fun for me. And there's not a huge need for it, and I think I need to start focusing on what Botland needs again. Because all the marketing stuff I've tried has sort of had tepid payoffs, if I can say that. Alright, so here, I want to clear everything. There. So I played this game a long time ago. I don't even know what platform. And I don't think they added a whole bunch of tracks between whatever I was playing on and this one. So sorry, I can just pause to read chat in a second. Yeah, let me see. Antimatter tape. And every once in a while I always wondered, what if I'd gone into just gaming streaming? I think one of the things I'm kind of realizing as a viewer of streams is that there's almost no reason to seek out new streamers sometimes. It's like, once you've found a good core group, you kind of just want to seek out new games or new like areas of what they might be streaming. So in my case, maybe different programming languages. But yeah, unless you, I don't know, maybe that's harsh of me. But I wonder how long it'll be before that happens with programming streamers too, where it'll feel like, oh, this person's just replaceable. They're doing what all the other millions of programming streamers are doing. I don't think that'll happen, because I don't think many people are going to switch to streaming programming. Is that a Twitch Sings emote, Pawn? It is. It's the good old small streamers don't have a chance problem. Actually, I think it's becoming truer and truer that they won't have a chance, because it's already saturated and you have so many new people starting up all the time that how are they also going to get viewers? By the way, this kind of happens in Lumines where it feels like, oh no, this is getting bleak, and then you get something that just clears like the whole board. There's some pretty good catch-up mechanics in here. I was hoping to be able to switch that at the last second. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Watch this. That cleared out like all the orange ones there. And now we just completely decimated the middle part. Hooray. Hey, Sharky. Yeah, so this is gonna be a hangout stream. I was mentioning this earlier. What'd you see? What'd you get at this point? Gaming streamer Adam. I should probably mention somewhere that I'm playing Lumines, in case people are curious about the game. Seems like a nice relaxing game. It is, it's nice to get into that groove. I feel like after you've played enough of it though, it's almost like, well, what do I do now? And there's no real way to go after this. It's like, well, just play this mode over and over and over. There are different modes, they've got a puzzle mode, they've got a bunch of different things, but I feel like, oh darn, I didn't mean to do that. I feel like they don't really captivate my attention for that long. Gaming Adam is Adam, bro. Okay, I should probably try actually fixing stuff here. Let's go do that. There we go. It certainly looks cool, especially if you've never seen this game before. Oops. Yep, that was not smart. Doing pretty well though. And actually some of the tracks have kind of annoying sound effects in the background. This is one of them. That sound effect just like never stops. I'll do that. I wonder what really, really good Lumines players look like. I think a long time ago I was looking up YouTube videos. Okay, so now it's one of the incredibly slow ones. This can be good, and it can be bad. Let's see how it ends up being for me. Okay, not bad. Am I an avid gamer? Yeah, I am. YOLO. I've always played a lot of games, and the games that I played have kind of changed over the years, of course, but now it's been Final Fantasy VII. I'm showing that to my wife. She's never experienced any of the Final Fantasy games, I think. Although she's familiar with the music because I would play those on piano, the tracks from that a lot. And what else? I was playing this on the plane to Houston. And I'm probably going to play WoW Classic. Oh yeah, and Terraria is the other game that I've been playing a lot of lately. And I think you'll find a lot of game developers do play a lot of games. There we go, that'll help a bit. Okay. Hey, Clayman. Well, there are probably some game devs who really just don't play games. But since I think game dev is so passion driven compared to other development, because for other development you get paid a ton of money, for game development you typically don't, I think it's more people. Oops, I pressed the L button and it switches something. I think it's more people who just are interested in games. Okay, let's see if I can get this. No, I pressed the wrong button again. I should have just changed the controls when I first started playing this so that they're the same as how Tetris works. I did not do that though. I wonder if it's going to mute this whole VOD. Probably. Also, this is the game lagging a little bit. So Hideo, you're glad you watched this and didn't buy it? I think it's a good game for spending something like, I don't know, 10 hours playing. And that's assuming you really like it and it resonates with you. Otherwise, yeah, you can be done with it after a little bit and just be like, okay, I played the whole game. Oh, that switched pretty cool. It looked cool in a small video. Yeah, 200%. I have not played The Witness, nor do I plan on playing it. There are certain games where it's not that they look bad, I just don't have any interest in playing them. And The Witness is one of them. There are other games that people have been suggesting to me, like Thumper, for example. Just looks cool, probably never gonna play it. I think at this point, it's gotta be either a game that I just naturally want to play, because then I feel like I'll put in the time and have fun. Or it's got to be a game that my wife would be interested in so that we can bond over playing a game for a bit. And what's nice about Final Fantasy VII is that I'm not usually a fan of storylines in games. In fact, when I played Final Fantasy VII when it first came out, I think I ignored pretty much everything. I was all about just battling stuff and having fun that way. And my wife is really into the storyline, and I'm realizing how much text there was in Final Fantasy VII. I don't think I really understood this story either because I was skipping so much of it. And when I say skipping, I mean like I probably read the lines but didn't really try processing like what does it mean? Or what is this even trying to communicate here? Alright, this will help me clear pretty much all of this. If I can do this fast enough. I cannot. Oh well. I wonder how much more room there is for these Connect 3 or Connect 4 kinds of puzzle games. How long did the high score take? I'm not sure. Yeah, I only got this game right before flying to Houston, so I've had this for I think exactly a week. So that game was probably, I tried to do the achievements, and that's what probably caused that high score to come about. Is I just wanted to get that box checked off. People think about the first tutorial. I mean, we are in a very saturated time for games. I think that back in the Super Nintendo and N64 eras, you did not get games so frequently. And so a lot of people would try to get more enjoyment out of each game. I know I'm generalizing here. Oops. Botland Rhythm expansion game? Fun or dumb? Ah, there we go. New category, who dis? Hey Jesse, I'm playing Lumines on the Switch. First Switch stream ever. On all of Twitch, no one's ever streamed on the Switch before. Okay, now that is a clear. Whew. And a testament to when I said this game is very forgiving. It looks like it's difficult to play, but once you played it for a little bit, you just start... Games won't last shorter than half an hour. And it's kind of frustrating, actually. Yeah, Detroit. I'm going to Detroit tomorrow. The streams won't actually be until Thursday and Friday. So as far as I know, my only obligation tomorrow is get on the plane and then go to a production meeting once I get there. From your start date with large engineering company today. Nice. Did you give your 2 weeks notice at your current one? Or is that still a process you're undertaking? Oh, don't have a previous employer. Sorry, yeah. That makes sense. How long is the flight? I think it's exactly the same length as the one to Houston, which is 4 hours and 20 minutes. Except for it's 3 hours ahead. So I leave here at something like, I don't know, 10 in the morning, and I get there at 5 local time. But yeah, that's right around the flight length that I feel is handleable. The ones that I don't feel are that difficult at all are the ones that are to California for me, since I live in Washington. But yeah, these... I was talking to my Uber driver on the way home, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm just tired because, you know, I was flying all day, I had to wake up early, I couldn't go to sleep last night that easily. And he's like, oh, I'm from Ethiopia, so when I have to fly, it's like 16 hours. Which I'm like, yeah, I know what I'm saying isn't like the worst. I'm tired. He was a really nice guy. I think he was the first Uber driver I ever asked, like, hey, do people normally get in the front seat or the back seat? And he said more people get in the back seat than get in the front seat. And I'm one of the front seat Uber people. So I think I'm gonna adjust that. I'm gonna start sitting in the back seat now and feel like a real passenger. I also wonder if they'll talk to me a little bit less when that happens. I think it's less awkward to ignore an Uber passenger when they're in the back seat. You sit in the trunk? That's the best seat in the house. worked out quite nicely. You're forbidden to use the front one except if it's full? Really? Is it a safety thing? I see, Dad. Oops. Kinda messed that up. Alright, what do we got going on here? Offer to do the driving. There was a "that happened" post on Reddit. There was something like, oh yeah, I wanted to drive 2 or 3 states away, so I just offered to drive for my Uber driver, and then he was in the passenger seat eating tacos or something. It's like, really, dude? Probably so many things wrong with that. But that's the "that happened" subreddit for you. It was like that even in taxis. In taxis, though, I would have the instinct to sit in the back. With an Uber, for some reason, I don't know where this started, I've just always been sitting in the front seat. It's like if you got on an elevator facing the wrong way for your entire life. You're just always facing the other passengers. You're like, this feels uncomfortable. You never thought there's another way to do it. That's how it is for me. Ubers feel more like a friend is giving you a ride? Yeah, maybe that's why. I'm not sure. I feel like this is some learned behavior where I saw somebody else do it, but in order for me to see somebody else do it, probably meant that I was traveling with them, in which case there might have been a need for them to sit in front. Or maybe it's because the front seat is generally more desirable when you're with your friend? I don't know. Oops. Alright, I messed that up. Never occurred to you sit in the front? So you have a better version of my problem. The front seat is nicer if you're tall. Yeah, also you get the AC vents, which depending on how someone drives can be kind of nice. If you get motion sickness, having air passing over your face is pretty good. I had to buy Dramamine for the flight back to Washington, motion sickness medicine, because I can't do it. I don't want to feel nauseated for a whole day after I land. And for some reason it takes so long to go away. Oh, this one's... No, this one's not hard to see. Never mind. I think it's the next one that's hard to see. Wait, watch this. I'm going to clear out all of these. There. Now it's just the downward facing paws left. This is what I was saying, is these games take forever to complete. Tetris is nice, little bite-sized chunks of gameplay. Hey, SLI, how's it going? Never taken a taxi where there weren't enough people to fill every seat? Wow. Yeah, going to the airport, I feel like... Well, I have some options, I guess. But Uber is definitely the easiest for me. They pick you up right at home. And you can generally trust them. I guess you can generally trust cab drivers too. It's just, you can't necessarily trust the bus. Sometimes you'll get stuck next to someone you don't want to be stuck next to. Well, I don't know if I've had any bad bus stories. Have you guys ever seen something really ridiculous happen? I'd be interested to hear that. My bus stories are all very mundane, like people who smelled bad or someone who talked too much. Every once in a while, though, you'll overhear a conversation that's pretty funny. But yeah, that's it. I don't have any like scary stuff or really obnoxious things. It was, I thought that was 1 over. Well, I'm saying that a lot more when I play Tetris than when I'm playing this game. Hey, Antimatter Tape, did you ever watch the old Simpsons episode? There's one episode where a guy is in a car and he looks like he's not very menacing, and then he gets out and he stands up, he's like 7 feet tall. I wonder if that's what it looks like when you get out of a car. People threw up on the way home? On a bus? You never watched The Simpsons? Wow. Gotta be one of the first times I've seen that. Come on, no, no! I meant to put that 1 over. Oh well. It's not really that bad. Oh, that was weird. Why did the Rami cross the road to pet the Wowie? Welcome back, Rami. Thanks for resubbing. I can't actually type anything right now. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Oops. Welcome, Wowie. Arrogant streamer. That's me. I hate you all. Clip it, everybody. He just admitted to it. He can't take it back. It's on the internet forever now. We'll never let him forget it. Just like how that Ski Dog Best Viewer clip has like 1 million views at this point. Is a bad influence. Yeah, UK #1. Glad that clip is still there. If only the TV clip was there. The me filing a GitHub issue. God, that was one of my favorite clips. And it's just gone now. Oops. Is this driving everyone crazy yet? The ridiculous encoder issues and the lights and music and everything. I'm gonna switch after this to playing Tetris. The music changes every once in a while, so if it ever gets too annoying, it does switch. You're in radio mode? Oh, audio only. Well, Tetris, I think, has a good soundtrack. Granted, it's only 1 track, but it's pretty good, and I think it adds to the hype of the game. Oh, someone just changed the lights. Blinded me over here. Really getting that full effect, though. I wonder what the high score is for Lumines. There are probably some really dedicated players out there who learn techniques that I didn't even bother trying to figure out. Played Tetris on a great Game Boy. I think I had that version too. The original Tetris was really good, but I like modern Tetris adding a few different things. One of them is seeing what block comes next. Actually, that was in the old one. Yeah, never mind. Holding blocks and being able to fast fall, short hop, L canceling. All that was in there. Those are not real Tetris techniques. And there was something else. What is it? Oh yeah, being able to rotate blocks after they've already landed. Fast fall is I think. You know what I mean is like instantaneous fall. I think fast falling was. I don't think instantaneous. Dropping. Maybe that's what they call it. I don't know Tetris terms. Go. Yeah, I'm still in the round I started with. I'm gonna stop as soon as this one's done. Because, yeah, I've already played this game kind of as much as I wanted to play it. And I'll probably do some more of the achievement related stuff. But yeah, other than that, I think I'm done. I was gonna say, I also watched some movies, and I mentioned that show, Huge in France, and I didn't like that. But I don't know if I mentioned Buster Scruggs, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. It's 6 short stories that play out, and the first 2 are pretty good, so you're like, oh, I'll probably like the other ones, right? Nope. The other ones are super boring. So I stopped watching that movie, and I thoroughly skipped through the 3rd one. It was so slow. I don't have patience for that stuff. Hey Clark, ABTMR. Game of Thrones I'm watching. We're having friends over every Sunday and watching that. And I think it's good. It's entertaining. I don't know if it's super great. But I think the next episode is going to be amazing. Does anyone know what their budget is for each episode? Because they must be paying these people a ton of money, right? Oops. There we go. I fixed it. Saved. Sounds reasonable. Excited for 82 minutes of carnage. I'm trying not to spoil anything. But yeah, that's what I assume. Yeah, I think it'll be fun to watch. Everything that's happened so far really reminds me of the second Lord of the Rings movie, the Battle of Helm's Deep. And I really, really liked that scene. There are certain things that you think back to when you first experienced them and you kind of wish you could do it again. And there are a lot of video games that are like that for me. But yeah, that was one of the movie experiences I really liked. Same thing with watching the Matrix movies in the theater. Yeah, Hagrid and Dumbledore have a rap battle, but that was already spoiled by HBO directly, so I think it's okay to talk about that and their lyrics in here. I will say this, we're in a pretty unique time as far as any sort of digital media like that goes, shows specifically, because it used to be about 15 years ago that when something would air on TV, everyone who watched it had to watch it at exactly the same time. And now we're kind of in that situation again, with Game of Thrones at least, where almost everybody's watching it at the same time, and then they're going crazy talking about it on Reddit and stuff. And the last time I had that experience was with Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad came out, the last chunk at least was released, I think, as 2 halves of the same season. Excuse me. And yeah, people were going crazy talking about it and discussing what their theories were and everything. It's not like a typical Netflix or Hulu show now where it seems to all be released at once, or that there's just not enough hype with it. Hey Jay. Good morning. You feeling better today than you were yesterday? Yeah, when everyone watches it, when everybody talks about it, when you feel like you've missed something, when you're into it and haven't seen it yet, I think that's a really cool feeling, and it's not as common anymore. I guess it's the oversaturation of every kind of media. Although TV's been saturated for more years than video games. Doing well? How are you guys doing? I'm doing well. I don't know if people are enjoying this stream, but it's nice to not be like thoroughly engaged with coding right now. I mean, I also feel a touch guilty. But I think that'll pass after next week, when things settle back down to some normalcy here. And then I really need to focus on kind of just releasing from it, seeing what happens all that. Can I have Breaking Bad Reddit that posted small things? You mean one of the staff members? Or just like things that he noticed as a viewer? Oh, how do things go? In the Today command, I think is a little write-up that I did. In general, it went pretty well. I don't think the marketing value was sort of all there for me, but I'm hoping that things are a little bit better in Detroit for that. But I also think, and I hope this doesn't sound presumptuous, I think that they'll want me back for future years based on how the producer was talking to me. And I don't know if I'll even be available in future years to do this, but if these things get ironed out, then it'll help kind of everybody, because people will be more likely to come back and they'll be getting more value too, because they'll have more eyes on this. So what's this called? This is called Lumines. It's not the same Lumines that I'm streaming under because they don't have that category for some reason, and all the Lumines categories are dead. So I figured it doesn't really matter what I pick. It's not like, you know, I'm abusing categories here or something. So actually, you know what? How about this? How about I just stop when we loop back to whatever the first audio track was? Because like I said, this will just continue pretty much for the next 30 minutes. And then finally it'll get fast enough where it's pretty hard for me to keep up. But I don't know if I want to even play this for that long. Like I said, I don't know if you guys are enjoying it, and I think you'd enjoy Tetris a little bit more. This has a pacifier sound as I rotate the blocks or move them around. Ever played Puyo Puyo Tetris? No, I haven't. I'm not even sure what system that's for. What system is that for? It's on a variety. What was the last Nintendo system it was on? Hey, Gogo. Yeah, whoa. He's doing something that's not coding for once. Yeah, we're trying to fight some burnout here right before the Detroit event. Oops. Okay, we can get pretty much all of the white blocks by doing... Nope, that messed up. Oh, well. Sorry, I was gonna read chat and then things got too fast in the game. So now I'll just never talk to you guys again. It usually calms down a little bit in between music tracks. Well, that's assuming I even get there. Oops. Okay, that... Darn it, I messed up. I was gonna say that might help, but then it dropped too fast. Well, something will eventually save me here. Waiting for it. Okay, it switched. I'm gonna just pause for a sec. We stared drywall. Hey, Naro. Yeah, this is Dr. Mario. This is actually Dr. Luigi. And hey, Wiggy. And take care, Clark. I probably will be streaming for at least an hour. Okay, this is a little bit slower, so I think we can kind of catch our breath here. Doing bad. Hang on, I'm trying to picture how I'm going to get that like this. That kind of worked. Okay, I'm not doing very well anymore. Yep. Well, I guess this will end a little bit sooner than I thought, which I am totally fine with. Yeah, cool. Awesome. So, let's quit this game and move over to Tetris. I don't know what did that... Hey, Hey Fritz. Yeah, no keyboard sounds, so I can put the controller right up to the mic. Oh, it's a Switch game, okay. Yeah, I'm not too interested in playing that. I like just regular Tetris. Let me do something really fast, because I think in order to switch this, let me do that, and that way when I go to Tetris here, because I think it asks me to pick, and I think my wife's name is there. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I gotta switch my stream over to Tetris 99. I'm not playing Final Fantasy VII. I started that file with my wife, and I want her to see the story too. Hey, whoever timed out Clayman, please don't do that. I don't approve of timing people out for jokes. Okie dokie. So, it's been a long time since I played this. Let's see if I can still maneuver tetrominos. Alright, we can go a little bit bigger on the webcam, right? I don't think you guys need to see the side of the screen. Let's just do this. Okay, good. Cool. Alright, so yeah, things are reversed in this game compared to whatever game I was just playing, Luminous. Yeah. So let's see. Whoops. I didn't mean to press that. Oh my goodness. Okay, I am now remembering I don't play with this controller. And this is why. I do a lot of double presses for some reason on the Pro Controller. Huh. How will we see other players? I guess you won't see them, really. Yeah. Not, at least, what is going on? At least not the ones on the other side. I'm switching controllers after this, for sure. Yeah. I got one KO. Oh man, alright. I'm definitely switching. And I wholeheartedly blame this on the controller. This does not happen when I'm playing on the other one. There we go. We'll still salvage it. But I gotta be careful about those double presses. It was happening a lot in Final Fantasy as well, and that's not even a game about dexterity. Okay. I wonder if there's anything good to download on Netflix for the plane tomorrow. Because I looked through everything and didn't find anything like super interesting. Although actually, I think I looked while I was in Texas. And I think that if you're in a different location that they have different selections sometimes. Although I don't know how different they are in the US. What genre are you into? Genres? Probably comedy, action. Yeah, those are probably my favorite ones. Okay, I have. Whoops! Oh my god! I already said this. I'll stop complaining about it for this game, but I'm switching controllers. One thing I will say that is not a complaint is that apparently other people have this problem too on the Switch subreddit. I was looking at it, that there's some drift in the control stick. I don't think this is drift that I'm experiencing. Okay, that was my fault for sure. So let's put this here. It's still not over, but I don't expect that I'll win this. Yeah, and that'll probably be the death of me. Okay, it wasn't. Spider-Man Homecoming. I saw whatever the newest Spider-Man movie was, I thought. The animated one. With a kind of cool animation style. Oh my god! Oh man. That hurts. That hurts a lot. I don't think there's any recovering from this. Yeah, that was just bad. Yeah. Well, it was a fun run. Yeah, okay, we're switching. I actually brought my other controller up for this reason. Into the Spider-Verse, that's what I'm thinking of. How about some Nick Cage movies? I'm not interested in those for some reason. Okay, so now how do I switch this? I have a very, very strong feeling that this time around you won't see me drop like 4 blocks in a row like I did there. Yeah, 18th place. I know, that sucks. Let's see if it was truly the controller. Let's try again. If I don't come in higher than 18th place, then it's me. And I'm bad at Tetris. The actor is different in every one. But isn't that part of what makes it good? Is that you get to see 8 different people's takes on how to play Spider-Man. What's the first guy's name? Tobey Maguire, I think. I liked him. Yeah, this game is good and this is free. So you don't even have to pay for it. The downside is there's no practice mode, there's only one music track, and there's almost no explanation for what these things are at the top, including badges. Badges are like your attack power. Each one adds plus, I don't know, 25% or something to your attack power. So clearing one line will be more powerful when you send it to another player, basically. Okay, yeah, let's see how this one goes now. Oh, I have such a random right now. I actually found that if you switch back to random every once in a while, or you just like toggle between this, you can kind of remove who's attacking you. And I think it can provide an advantage. That's sort of like meta gaming Tetris though, I feel. Well, yeah, that dropping things in random spots hasn't happened at least. Well, I'm gonna assume that that's fixed now. Not too too bad. Yeah. I think it'd be cool to get really good at Tetris. I'm like, okay, I don't have a lot of first place wins. Not as many as Quando for sure. Here come the attacks, yeah. Actually, I'll save that one. Yeah, I also want to look up different Tetris strategies and stuff. Try to get it to the point where you can actually reliably do T-spins. Never looked up any of that. But I think it'd be fun to try to figure out. Oops. Alright, that's my fault. Not totally over. If I could, there we go. Okay, now it's over. So, I'm bad at Tetris is what we learned. Because it's not as good as 18th place. No, this is definitely not the controller though. We at least didn't see that happen before for this time around. So here, there are 4 discrete buttons for anyone who hasn't seen the Switch controller for the D-pad, essentially. Whereas here, it's all one connected thing. So pressing up on here, on the Pro controller, for some reason, is very common. Yeah, it's the controller of the controller. Apparently this game doesn't take the standard Tetris approach, so standard setups are a lot harder. Yeah, I never looked into that sort of thing. The thing I looked up online was, what do badges do? And like I said, I figured out what those do, but I don't think the game tells you at all. Except for that text at the bottom there that's in yellow. Which isn't super clear. Hey Lorene, and hey Manic. Guessing you guys are normal Tetris viewers, but I do not normally play Tetris on this stream, so I do not recommend following. Whoops. Again, that's my fault. I'm not blaming the controller for those sorts of things. I was blaming it for earlier. This game isn't guaranteed to give you every piece with the next piece is. Ah, I see. Hey, Cloudshade. I've visited you for a long time. Oh, I see. So you have been here. And I just didn't recognize your name. That makes me a jerk. Sorry, Llama. But yeah, for anyone who's new to the stream, I don't know why you'd watch me over someone who's good at Tetris. But yeah, I don't recommend following because I'm not going to be playing Tetris probably ever again. That is how the stream goes. Although I think the only thing I wanted to try Smash on stream at some point. I've got to figure out my setup for that because I don't have an Ethernet. I don't have a switch, like a networking switch. At least not setup I don't. So I need to figure that out. And if that works, I'd like to do a little bit of that. And then I'd want to play through some of the old Super Nintendo games. And I think that's it. That would scratch the video game itch for streaming. Maybe I'd do like a Terraria thing or something. Although I don't know. Oops. Well, this is not irreparable, but I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Streams are always very nice. Well, thank you. And hey, Energy. I bet it's the only thing you can do according to the TOS. Play Smash. Okay, what do we have here? I will do this and this. I only have 1.5 badges, so if I do get to the end of it, oh, now I have 2. Okay, never mind. That's pretty much fine. I like it when it gets, whoops, okay, that was a mistake. I like it when it gets a little bit faster, because it feels like there's more at stake. Oops. Also my bad. I wonder if this can... no. Okay, well, we're gonna need to go fix that now. I wonder how hard that'll be. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Oops, that. Oh man. I can't get that over there. Oh man, I still find that one move a little while ago pretty funny. Alright, this is going better. Can I do it is the question. Not if I do things like that. Oh wow, I won. Hooray! Okay, now I know what it feels like to be a real Tetris streamer. Oh, and I see, Lauren. Alright, I didn't get to read the rest of your not visiting the Programming streams again. First try, asterisk. Alright. Let's see how many I can get in a row. Professional Tetris streamer. So hopefully that proves I'm not the worst at Tetris. And that the controller helps, and so does warming up. Hey, Timon. So yeah, for anyone who didn't hear, going to be traveling tomorrow. Going to be doing a couple of streams from Detroit Thursday and Friday for FIRST, non-profit organization for inspiration and recognition of science and technology. Yeah, the controller is pretty small. Let's do this. Oops. Now, one thing I noticed about how Quando plays, because he's the only real Tetris streamer I've watched, is that he does the same rotation button every time. He could probably really up his game by not doing that. But he's got more wins than me, so I'm not one to talk. Calling out other streamers in a friendly way. Oops. Played games for so many years, still can't use the gamepad properly. Do you switch a lot between consoles? Because I was gonna say that can have a lot to do with it. We're gonna do this. Yeah. Oh wow, you watch a lot of Tetris streamers actually. Because I see you pretty frequently in Kipoga's stream and my stream, of course. You know what controller was very easy to hold improperly was the N64 controller. Nobody knew what Nintendo was thinking for that. Oh, I can switch to attackers now. Nice. Oops. I think part of Tetris is memorizing exactly where each piece will fall when you don't move it at all. That way you can very quickly lay things down. And I don't have them all memorized. There we go. Although I was just about to say I have like no badges here. And if I have no badges, then it's going to be much harder in the end game of this. Okay, I'm starting to get some. You just need to complain about it a little bit, and the Tetris gods will smile upon you. Don't even know where to look for what? For me, I'm almost always just looking at the main area and I rely on my peripheral vision to see what block is coming next, because they're always the same orientation, and every once in a while my eyes will like flit up there, but the color helps out a lot. There you can see. Oh, I'm almost at full badges now. Wow. Yeah. Block for we need to sacrifice a T block to the Tetris gods. Oops. It's not too bad. It's a 1 block wide gap. There we go. Pretty much fixed. And now we're at full badges too. Maximum attack power. Oh, I actually wasn't paying attention to what I had saved up there. There we go. There we go. Just combo that dude into oblivion. Oh. Well, we're at 14, 13, 12. Actually, I should put this over here. Oh no! Oh no! We can probably save that, actually. I mean, everything in Tetris can be saved. That's how the game works, but what I mean is we'll probably be able to do that without dying. Okay, 6. 5. Can we do it? Oops. Wait, that, there, okay. There's no great place for that. Okay, I'm messing up quite a lot on these little things. There we go. No, not too bad. Okay. Alright, so now it's just me versus one other person. Now, can I beat them? Not if I do things like that, I can't. Wait, go up there. Okay, cool. Oh man, yeah, I don't know what just happened. I think I turned my brain off. Alright, this will not go well. Not like this. Yeah, okay, well, that's not too bad. I just completely botched it at the end there. Oh well. Hey Coldfire, hey Captain Empal. Yeah, I played myself. It's too bad. Too bad. This is the content that I sub for. People making excuses about Tetris. When do the white lines come up? So every time you, oh, I can't point to things. Every time you see right about right here in this little channel, you'll see blocks start to fill up. That's when people are attacking me. So from the outsides of the screen, you'll see these yellow lines pointing in at me. Those are people who are attacking me. Like that showed up really briefly. Actually, I can't. All right, we're gonna do it though. This one's gonna be a win. We're pulling out all the stops. We're just never gonna stop building upward. All right, there's no great place to put that. Oh, so I'm getting attacked by 4 people, so if I switch to attackers mode, I'll really let loose with a bunch of blocks here. Probably get some KOs. Look at all those colors. Oops. Oh my god. How have I not got any KOs yet? Whoops. Yeah. Hey, Centrix. Actually, I'll put this here. Yeah. Alright, I'm making some kind of silly mistakes here, but I think it's all good because nobody's attacking me. Yeah, and it all worked out in the end. Sorry, I can't read chat. It's actually pretty tough while you're playing Tetris. Man, I have like 1 million people attacking me though. How I haven't gotten a KO is crazy. Because it should amplify the attacks, I think, when you've got this many people. Or maybe that's my misunderstanding. Oops. I have no KOs, by the way, so if I get to the end, I think it's going to be tough. I always say that and then immediately get a KO. That was the Tetris prayer. Not bad. Okay, that was bad. Salvageable. Oh, did I have it set to attackers this whole time? Oh man, I wasn't looking up at the top of the screen. That would explain a lot. I'm gonna switch away from that person just to be able to switch to attackers now. I don't think this is gonna go too well at the end though. Like I said, I think I need more badges for that. Oops. They're not that grievous, but it's still better to just kind of be in the zone and not have to pay attention to anything else. There we go. Okay. Not too bad. Sure love messing up. Okay, we're back in the game. If only barely. There we go. Oh god. Yeah. Just your typical Tetris flubs. How many people are left? Oh, it's like nobody. Oh, I actually do stand a chance. Oh, I'm really not paying attention to anything, huh? No, now I don't. Yeah, that'll do it. Exodus. Well, another second place win. It's not too bad. At least I'm in the top 2, 3 times in a row. That's something. Other person has a lot of gray though, but they have way more badges. Yeah. Yeah, so the badges, that's the, if I clear one block, one line, and I have 4 badges, I think it sends 2 lines over. I'm pretty sure. And so if you clear a Tetris, you're sending 8 lines over. If you have no badges, you're sending only 4. Hey, Knowledge, and thanks. Yeah, second place isn't a win. Yeah, they're amplifiers, basically. So when you have no badges and you're playing against someone who has badges, they can play like half as well as you can, essentially. But what was surprising about that run is that I had like a million people targeting me at the beginning and somehow didn't get any kills. And so, whoops. Okay, this is all fine. I'll save this. Watch this. It's not that impressive. I find it fun. Okay, getting a lot of attacks. That might not have been the smartest. Can I even fit over there? Good. Okay. Whew. Things are getting spicy. Actually, this is not gonna end well. Darn it, I messed up the... Okay, I take all that back. That was all bad. We're gonna just ignore that ever happened. There was no match that took place there. So I came in second place last game, guys. Hey, Sandlordium. Yeah, missiles and shield. Yeah, you know, actually, one of the ways that I started playing this game when I was playing long chains of it, I'll show you in this match how I would play. Because I thought this was fun. It was a way to mix it up at the beginning when there was not much to do. It's very dangerous, though. But here's the strategy. You don't rotate any blocks. You just drop them. So you have to put them in really stupid ways a lot of the time. And then when you get about halfway up the screen, you start clearing them. And it's like playing Tetris in single player mode back in the day. I don't know what this does for the game or anything, like if it messes anything up, but it's fun. Oops. I can tell when it's gonna happen, I just can't stop it for some reason. Alright, I think I'm gonna lose as a result of that little experiment we did. Yeah. Hey, Ratchet. Alright, I'll just play normally. I'll aim for first place. I won't make any excuses. So thousands of things are appearing on the screen, but in general, the pieces of information you have to look at is the Tetris game that's playing out in front of you, and then any of the lines. If you start to get too many people are sending you trash blocks, then it could mean that one of them is being targeted by too many other people, so you can switch away so that you're not targeting them anymore. I don't play Boshi or anything. I don't play any games that are intended to be frustrating, I think. And I think that's a game that's intentionally frustrating, right? Oops, I had it set to random for those. Oops. Why am I getting targeted by so many people now? Oops. Okay. Switch back to KOs. That wasn't smart. I want to do things this way. So I'm assuming you guys are enjoying this game more than you were enjoying Lumines, right? Yes, okay. Yeah, I think Lumines is just a single player game. It's not that fun to stream. It's probably not that fun to watch, which is why it hardly has any, oh man, okay. That was dumb. That's why it hardly has any viewers, or followers, I should say. Oh, what is going on? Wow, I need him. Game is nice, but programming would be nice as well. Yeah, so the reason I'm not doing any programming right now is because I really want to save my energy for later in the week when I'm doing it in front of a much larger audience. I mess up a lot more excitedly. So if you build up and then wait for the 4 vertical line blocks, are you not really susceptible to just having someone attack you once and lose? There are a lot of kind of rules to how this works. And you can only clear garbage blocks so fast. So let's say every single person in the game is targeting you and you somehow couldn't target them back, or like everyone but one, then you lose no matter what. But you can switch to attackers and then you're able to chew through all of their garbage blocks faster than if it was just one person sending you stuff. That way you can't just like snipe players from the game without them having any way of reacting. Oh. Okay, it's not too bad. Kind of saved. Yeah. Okay, I didn't think about this too well. Every once in a while, when I'm watching someone else play Tetris, you see them do something that you would never think of that works perfectly, but you don't know enough about what they did to be able to replicate it. That happens to me a lot, at least. Oh. Okay. There. Yeah, I think I can get that. Oh, we're doing better here at least. Hear that, chat? We're doing better. You're helping me. You're granting me your energy. I'll just put that there. We'll figure this out. A KO. Hooray-o. For anyone who doesn't know, if you have a Switch and you have the online... Actually, do you even need the online pack to be able to play this? Anyway, this game is free, and it's only online, but I'm not sure if it's free if you need online. Okay. Oh, hey, Quando. Yeah, playing Tetris. I'm doing well. I was talking about you earlier. Because you're one of the only other Tetris players I watch now. When Tetris first came out, Wombotize was getting tons of viewers. And so I just want to watch like good Tetris, so I followed him for a bit, and then I realized I don't actually enjoy watching Tetris as much as I thought I did. I feel like the hype is all around the end of the match, if you're not already watching someone and you're like a fan of their stream. Oh man, I mean, do that. Okay, so I just did something that I think is interesting, which is someone was persistently targeting me, and I switched to random for like a second just to get them off of me, and it worked. Okay, I am getting targeted quite a lot. Oh, I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. Okay. Hey, Meek. Yeah, that was bad. And hey, Vibe Huv. I'm doing well. And Ski Dog. I mean, I'm not actually doing well right now, Ski Dog, in Tetris. Let me see if I missed something else here. Would you be able to disable the ghost blocks if you wanted to? I don't think so. No, too tired. I'm actually feeling pretty alert and awake right now. I got a lot of sleep yesterday. Oh, I didn't know. I don't know you could do whatever I'm doing there. You can pick who you want to target? Oh, that's how you can stream snipe. I didn't even know that was a feature in the game. All I knew was that people were complaining about it in someone else's stream. I didn't know you could do that. I don't think I've ever tried pressing that. No, that doesn't help. I'll do that. You need the ghost blocks? Yeah. I like modern Tetris. I'm always impressed by the Grandmaster Tetris that I'd seen, where people played without even having a screen at all. You just have to, you can just see what block is coming next, and everything is invisible. That is crazy. Yeah, no ghosts on the Game Boy. There we go. Yeah, I am doing poorly on badges again. Gotta pay more attention to that. I'll do this. Okay, not too bad, except for that I'm not actually clearing through enough of these blocks. I'm getting targeted by only one person, but they're targeting me with a lot of stuff. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah. Yeah, I did a bunch of silly things right there. And this onslaught isn't ending. Man, I got wiped out by like 1 or 2 people that match. They were doing really well. Yeah, I've won a bunch of games, not a ton. I think actually I could just check on the main menu, right? I think I've probably won like 20. Where do you see this? Wins 40. Okay, yeah, I have 40 wins, which is not a lot. I think you can tell someone has a lot of wins when they're level 50 and they've got way more than 40 wins. Hey, noob. The rocket went off. Just switched my Game Boy and turn it on to play again. Didn't take as long to watch watching the rocket finish. That's how you know you're into Tetris. Is this starting? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say I'd been on that screen for a while. Oops. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. We just need one of these. Alright. Fix this. There we go. Perfect. That wasn't smart. Okay. Hey, Mark. And I think anyone can get to this level of Tetris skill. It's not like my brain is really going faster. It's all kind of mechanical at one point for a lot of Tetris players. And then there's the whole Tetris syndrome where you start seeing this in your sleep. And so it's like you're practicing even when you're dreaming. Oops. Oh man, it resets. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I know what I'm doing when that happens. And I think I finally realized it. When you move something to the right and you switch to your other piece, it starts at the center again. So it's actually... Okay, let's fix this. Oh, we could do something interesting here. We could do this and that. Okay, nice. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. those there. A lot of people attacking me. I feel like I should play with this right next to the mic so you can hear all the button presses. It's probably gonna annoy people. ASMR gaming. Hey, Endurin. I can't actually see what you said yet because I only glanced over at chat. Oh, woo. Okay, that better... The people who are attacking me are not taking like any damage over there. They have... Yeah, wow. That's impressive. I don't know if that's a lack of skill on my part or what. But yeah, they weren't really gaining anything. They were taking care of their trash box. I shouldn't have read chat right there. Okay, well, there are all the badges I needed. Not too bad. I don't want to put that there, but it works out. Oops. Oh my god. Can I not put that in there? No, I can't. Okay, well. There, okay. That'll let me save some of this, I think. But yeah, I really botched that. Can I not? There we go. Okay, kind of sort of saved. Not entirely, but good enough. Now completely saved. No. Oh, that was dumb. That was my fault, though. Okay, not bad. There's someone over there I see that has like nothing on them though. Okay, and now it's me versus them. And I flubbed it up. So we gotta unflub this. I'm not even looking over them. Yeah, they got like nothing over there. And they have fewer badges than me, actually. This could be doable. That wasn't smart. There we go. Okay, now we destroy them, and first place win. Woo! Probably, I don't know. Okay, no, they're not actually dead. Put me on the premature celebration subreddit. We did it! What's in Detroit? Yeah, check out what Angeli linked in. Yeah, Knowledge, I'm not claiming to be like great at Tetris or anything here. You have too few kills for endgame? Hey, Jacko. Hey, no Reno. So link your tips about OneNote. Yeah. Let me find that. Hey, Leuven. Never seen this game, but that looked pretty impressive. It looks more impressive than it is when you're actually playing. Sometimes there's some luck involved in getting badges early on. Now use both hands, yeah. Hey, Maestro. Okay. Oops. That was just a misinput. That was also a misinput. Oh, and sometimes, I'm not sure if this is why this is happening, Knowledge, but sometimes I'm clearing singles so that I don't get trash blocks sent to me. That's probably not always the case. And even then, maybe it's not even the best strategy for that, but that's at least, I think, what's going through my head. Okay, I'm gonna switch to attackers here. Let's do it. Alright, I want to get down to the bottom here and then build in my own way. Show all you Lego builders out there. Nope. Off by one. Let's see if we can fix that. Probably not as quickly as I would have liked. Oh no, I did it again! Oh man. Alright. We're gonna need to get creative here. There we go. Creativity solved. And Frankus, thanks for resubbing during this very atypical content that I'm doing. Oh, saved. Nope. That. Okay, we're back to normal. Now let me put this back over to here. Okay. I have no kills. However, there are a ton of people targeting me now, so that might help me get kills. Somehow that turned into a kill. Didn't mean to press that button. Or that last one there. Alright, I want to save this, but I need that. No, no, too fast. Okay. Oh well. What am I doing? Yeah, what am I doing? Nothing smart. This started much better than it ended. Yeah, messed that up. No, yeah, alright, it's over. I might have been able to do that if I'd had a little bit more patience and didn't just keep stacking errors on top of errors. "17 months, Adam RP, Adam RP. Oh, thanks for the tier 2 resub. Yeah, I didn't see that originally, Frankus. And hey, 3D Extended. Yeah, man, if only Quando had some kind of Tetris emote. Not that one. No, I don't think he's got it. The Tetris cactus. The Tetris. I feel like that was so close to being savable last time. And yet I didn't save it. That was questionable. Yeah, I got a KO already at least. I got another KO. That was a mistake. That was also a mistake. No, I'll do this. I'm doing actually okay on kills this time. Yeah. Okay, not bad. Let's resume Tetrising. That's also not bad, actually. That was bad. There's no fixing that one. No. I was gonna see if I... No, never mind. That was a mistake. Did you see that Donkey video, Anjuli? On the different Tetris games that are out there? I don't know if you watch Video Game Donkey. I really like his YouTube videos. Yeah, the music is really good. I think I saw this before I played it, so I remember being really hyped by the music too. Oops. Man, wow. Well, I don't know what's going on. I wonder if it's attempting to talk as I play. It's not like I'm saying anything valuable. We're gonna do it. I don't have an abrupt end here. My brain is grinding to a halt again. It's not good when that happens. Okay. Hey Evie. The music gives you anxiety. Do you play this game? Because I haven't played this actually in a couple weeks, I think. In fact, I haven't played Smash in probably 2 months, I want to say. I logged in just so that I could make sure I got Joker because I paid for everything ahead of time. And I was debating on whether I could do streams like that. I don't know if I even want to make Switch streams a thing. I think it's going to detract from Botland. Anyway, I should probably just pay attention to the game. Although when you do get into this groove of playing Tetris and then you find out, oh, I came in first, that's always nice. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, let's do it. Go. Every once in a while, it's like they don't want to go over there. Yeah, like that time. There aren't too many people left actually in this game. So I guess I stand a chance. Yeah, what, we're down to... Is that the last person? Whoops, I probably shouldn't be asking those kinds of questions. Especially because I'm not looking at the answers in chat. Alright, there's a lot of stuff that just kind of violated Tetris right there. But it didn't stop me from doing it. Oh, hey, cool. Okay, I can read chat. Play it a lot, but you mute it and play your own music? Ah, I see. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Hey, yo. Switch streams would be nice. I mean, if you're playing games, you might as well stream it. So that's true only when you can still relax and get the same thing you would have gotten out of a game when you're playing it while streaming. So in general, that's not true for me. I'm an introvert, and I relax when I'm on my own or with my wife. What other Tetris games you play? Only this. Yeah, that's it. And I played this, I don't know when it came out. What was it, like 2-3 months ago? So I played this a little bit around then. Actually, we could just check my stats. And I hadn't played a Tetris game for years before that. But I love Tetris. I think it's such a good game. I think it's timeless. I think Tetris will always exist in some form in gaming for the rest of time, probably. It's just one of those games that just gets stuck in your brain. How to use the controls? Disconnect from Switch. I'm using these. So there's this little hub here. That was probably a bad idea. Did that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have the Pro Controller, but I think I have a glitch with my Pro Controller where I can't reliably press the side buttons on it. Okay, let me actually get back into the groove of this. No, that didn't go well. Okay. I'll fix this. Have I ever played Tetris Attack, aka... Oh yeah, I played Tetris Attack. I really liked that game. Unfortunately, on the Super Nintendo, that got laggy when you had too many garbage blocks on the stream. But yeah, I think that was a really fun game. Okay, we can salvage the rest of this stuff. I just need... There we go. Got it. It may not have been the smartest thing to do. Because now I gotta be really careful how I place these things. Yeah, I shouldn't have done a lot of that. That's not gonna fit over there, is it? Ah. Okay, kinda saved if I can get if I can get any block, that would be up later. Okay, good. Now if I was gonna say I died right before the line block. That was dumb. They mess up hard drops. I have a hard time pressing left and right on it. It always ends up dropping it for me. That was bad. That was just my fault. Yeah. I'm not blaming it on the controller or other people or something. I just messed up toward the end there, and I could have salvaged it all. Anyway, I want to give a reminder for anyone new to the stream, do not follow me. I'm going to say the opposite of what most Twitch streamers and YouTubers will say, because this is not what I normally stream. And I don't think I'm going to stay playing Tetris or anything. So if you like what you see here, it's not going to translate to what I normally do, which is programming. And I'm going to be traveling tomorrow to Detroit to do some streams for a non-profit. I'm profiting. The non-profit isn't. Oops. Still fine. Oh, I should have switched to attackers for that. I probably would have gotten some kills. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Oh well. Too late for that now, I guess. What? Some of these are misinputs. Not all of them. Some of them were poor judgment, but yeah, a couple of those were just misinputs. But it's not like it's crazy challenging right now, so it should be fast enough to fix it. Yeah. Okay, I just want to get down to the bottom here and then start, no, start to build up the way that I normally would. I'll get there. There we go. Whew. So as he's streaming back on his channel after the event. So what's going to happen is this. I have been overworked for the last couple of weeks, I'd say. And that's why these streams are manifesting the way that they are. I'm taking a little bit of a break because this week I need all of my energy to be able to do what I did last week again at those events. Now, maybe I won't be so packed. The executive producer said he might not book me as frequently and I can push back if I want to. But I want to plan for just spending all of my energy on that. So afterward, I might take a vacation and try to just kind of cool off after everything that happened. And then I think it'll return to like full steam on Botland for the rest of the year pretty much. With more vacations, of course. Can't just go through with no breaks. So anyway, we'll see if that plays out the way that I think it will. And I will definitely keep you guys posted on Discord and everything. This is a lot of questionable decisions here too. Not a fan. I wonder if this will work. No, oh, well that will. But it's not what I wanted to do. So by the way, I don't know once I finally do return to the full steam on Botland stuff, am I going to be streaming for 8 hours or for 4 hours? And part of the reason I haven't decided is because I don't know if I'm going to do a marketing split there, just like I did at the beginning of February, or if it's going to be just coding. So I'm going to play it by ear. It's really hard to do 8-hour streams of coding with lots of people when there are difficult tasks. Unless you just ignore chat or something, which the only reason I'm kind of doing here is because I can't really focus on both. But with programming streams, you can always kind of just stop and read. You got this, chat? Well, I mean, it's also, I think people watching Tetris streams kind of expect this sort of thing, so it's not moving that quickly. Okay, we're fine. Oh. I'll just stop talking. Just want to fix that. I messed that up. Got it. I'm doing poorly again. Yep. Okay. It's still salvageable for sure. Not when you do stuff like that, but yeah. What I would like... Nah, I messed this up. Well, it's possible if I get... Wait, no. Possible if I get this block in here. No. Yeah. That's done. I messed up. Alright, if I have enough concentration to be able to play this game, I might play another couple. Otherwise, I think that might be close to the end of the stream. We'll see. So the other games I have on the Switch that I think would be good for the stream would be... Actually, probably just Smash. Yeah, because I'm not going to start speedrunning stuff, and I've already played through Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. And Stardew Valley. Oh, I don't think I'd ever stream Stardew Valley. I think I shall make the focus of this game fewer misinputs. So I'll just slow it down a tiny bit. Yeah. Okay, that was a misinput. The first thing might have looked like one, but wasn't. There we go. Rough. Extra rough. I said I'd focus on fewer misinputs, and then something happened. There we go. Okay, that's not too bad. Smash Bros. Against you. Did you buy the game? I think you said you did. I guess you wouldn't be offering that if you hadn't. But I would do Smash Bros. With viewers. The only thing that is tough about Smash is that I need to set up something else hardware-wise in order for it to be able to work. Because my whole internet setup is downstairs. And yeah, without a wired connection, Smash doesn't really... It's not really such a fun game when it's lagging. But I have played with some people who were in the stream already on their streams, like Leftist. And Clone Corp and Very Dave. Guess I played with a few people. And Zeef, I guess. I wonder how much the game has changed since I last played. So they said it's been a couple months, and a new character has come out. So, of course, that was not a thing when I was there. But then also there was a balance patch, and that changed some things. I wonder how it's going to impact how I play. So I'm getting pretty far in this one, except for I have no kills again. And I don't know if they're gonna happen. I see a lot of people who have like no blocks on their screen. Hey Pro Sam, how's it going? And we cleared it down to here. And then it doesn't matter because I'm getting attacked. Ooh, that was a mistake. I'm getting just dumped on by this person. Yeah, I deserve that. I wonder who beat me. That's one of the things I kind of wish showed up. As soon as you lose, if it just told you who killed you, so that you could you don't have to wait for the final person to win. And even if you actually do wait for the final person to win, sometimes it's hard to tell who killed you. Also, what are those eyeball icons? I'm guessing those are people who are still watching the game. Anyway, I want to look at how many. Where's the main stats? I wanted to show you guys how long I've played this for, because it's probably a ton of hours. Yeah, 31 hours. Oh man, it's actually longer than I thought. And in that time, the number of all clears I've had is 3, and 0 T-spin triples. Oh, I don't think it went terribly. And I have a lot to do today. I gotta finish packing, finish preparing. And there was something, oh yeah, that's right, the deploy. That's the rest of the lot to do today. Gotta push a new Android app to the store. Oops. Hey Lord ABG. You can just play games all day? I mean, I'll probably be playing games if I'm not streaming once I get done with everything that I want to do. But I don't think I'm going to continue to stream all day. Switch is a 1% battery power. Your Switch? I'm going to say I don't think there's a battery thing on mine, but I'm pretty sure it's plugged in or else it can't even do this. Oops. Oh man, alright. Let's start to fix this. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, there. It's been fixed, and we got a bunch of people attacking us. Whether that'll turn into kills, I don't know. So close. I'm really messing up, man. It's uncanny. Can I ask you a question about .NET? Yeah, sure. You want to get into it but don't know where to start? Well, so if you type the, yeah, actually Andorn already got me covered there. I was going to say, if you type the learn command, that's my advice for pretty much any language that you're going to do. I would say first, maybe before you even do any of that, maybe figure out what your goals are exactly. Like, is your goal to get a job with this? Is it to make a personal project and there's something you have in mind already? Because those are the kinds of things that can help to list ahead of time so that you figure out whether you're even on track with a goal that you might have. I am certainly going to lose this, yeah. You'd like to get a job for it? So why .NET specifically? New rule? I don't want that to be a rule. This is a coding stream. Even if I end up playing games, I feel like games are such a small amount of my content that it might as well just be a programming chat still. That way new people who join know what to expect. Because like I said, I don't want followers from this section because they're not going to be meaningful followers anyway. It's not like people who follow during this time are going to be like, oh, he's a coding streamer, I'll watch that. They'll just never come back to the stream, so they might as well just not follow to begin with. Which I guess would, oh no, I was going to say, okay, I'm messing up a lot. I was going to say, I wonder if I should just not even have chosen the Tetris category for this. But it's not nice to have people here. I think as long as they know that this is my main content, that's fine. You're quite confused, where should you start? So I think the very first thing you should do is just download whatever tools you want. I think you said you wanted to use C#. So download maybe Visual Studio and load up any tutorial online and see what you think. Because you might decide that you don't like .NET after a while. You might decide that there's something better. And I think just diving in as soon as possible is the best bet. Now, if you're a compulsive planner like I am, that kind of flies in the face of what you tend to do. But I still think it's a really good idea. And as long as you focus on just learning and having fun, I think you'll make a lot of progress. Now, if either of those ever stops, let's say you're not learning or you're not having fun, then try something else. Try a different set of tutorials, try a different language. That was not the smartest. I wonder if that's happening so much more frequently this time around. It's like I've gotten worse as I'm playing. You have a lot of experience in C#. Oh, I see. Oh, so then, yeah, picking up .NET, you should just be able to go just get started, really. Just come up with a project, I'd say, first. It could be anything. Be something UI focused, something terminal focused. I mean, you must have experience with picking projects too, because you already learned a language. I guess what I'm trying to say is there aren't any real secrets. How other people got started will certainly be different from your story, and yet they can still consider themselves developers at the end of all of that. And I think that's kind of the beauty of learning this stuff nowadays. You don't need to follow the same track somebody else did. I think it's still worthwhile to ask about, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying your question is dumb or something. Yeah, so I think at this point, instead of asking which things should you start learning, just go get .NET set up on your computer, open up an editor, and then come up with a project for yourself. Yeah, so web dev, there, that's a great thing to start with. Like I said, it doesn't have to be some like crazy secret or anything. You just have an idea and you run with it. So yeah, try to do whatever .NET's web dev solution is. Probably should be saving those blocks. Getting dumped on again. Okay, that's not too bad. Because now I can have either of these blocks. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. Hey, miniature. Did he get replaced with a clone? Yeah, it's not very common for me to do this. I'm doing this so that I don't totally burn out in the streams that are coming up this week. Oh. Hey, cool. I got someone's badges. Take that, sucker. Oh, could have done that better. Not too shabby. Okay. Can't help but laugh. Actually, this is probably better. Yeah, that's it. Alright, well that's not too bad. Third place? Second place? Yeah, not too bad. Plus the person who beat me has level 75. Has a Japanese name. Let me see. Should be through chat. Hey, Shark. Yeah. Become a zealot of the language you're on. Thanks, Sam. Hope to see you in the first streams on Thursday and Friday. I hope I can read chat on those days. We might have a setup that makes it difficult. I was debating on actually just using my phone. My smug ass when you see the Japanese names. It was funny because when I said, oh, I'm losing a lot more than normal that one time, you were like, are more Japanese people playing? Apparently Japanese people are better at Tetris than Americans and Canadians. Also, Quando has to type when he responds in chat. So that's very impressive. I can just say something, and even then I'll mess up. This isn't too bad because of that block right there. There. Saved. Almost messed that up because I thought the color was blue out of the corner of my eye. It was purple though. It's been a big mistake. I have to do this now. You want to message after games? Chat a little bit while playing, but I can't type and play at the same time. Oh, you read chat a little bit. I see. Yeah, I was going to say, switching to a keyboard for this would be very tough unless you're at the very beginning of a game, and you probably don't want to be doing that at the very beginning of a game. Plus, is anyone in chat really that important for you? If someone came in, what would they have to say that would make you start typing? Whoops. No, people in my chat, you're all very important. Yeah, except for leftists. Gotta make exceptions for leftists. Ooh, I intended to place that in a much more effective way. One more rotation. I have no badges. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the last game. Then I'll find somebody to host. Actually, if anyone wants to start playing Botland, wants to get hosted for that, I would give you priority over anybody. Alright, take care of playing with scissors. Angeli, do you mind typing in the stream Botland command? Thank you, Playing with Scissors, aka Anjuli. You are the same person. Frankus, if you want to stream it, yeah. I think people would watch. At least for a little bit. Still just doing questionable stuff over here. Nothing gaming related anymore. But Botland is sort of coding related. Use the thumb pad or the arrow buttons. You mean the analog stick? I use I use the arrow buttons for everything. Sorry, it would be better if I was playing like this. There. Who needs a camera pointed directly at any of that stuff? Where's the gamepad cam? I actually could set something up like that. I've got 2 other webcams here. Okay, that sucks. I want this over here. There we go. Actually, I should switch to badges, maybe? I don't know. It probably doesn't matter. Oh, come on. Alright, I wasn't really watching any of that. Let's salvage this. So I haven't really eaten much yet today, but I'm hoping my stomach problems just kind of go away on their own before I fly. Or is there probably some medicine I can buy? That's where we're going. Nice. A T-spin. Hooray! Now I'm getting stomped on by this guy. If I get his badges, I could probably win this game. But I think that'd be tough to secure. Especially when I'm doing stuff like that. How did that count as a T-spin? Oh man, I was zoning out for a sec. Hey, I got all their badges. That's what I said I could do to win. Now we just need to follow through on the winning part. Easy peasy, right? No, you go over there where you belong. No. Chat. Chat. Oops. Okay, I messed up a lot of that. Wow. Alright. Well, oops. Okay, well there's only one piece that's gonna fit over there. And there it is! Hooray! Is that person gonna lose it all? Can I just bank on that? Hey, neat. We did it. Hey, Restriata. No, my flight is tomorrow. Well, cool. That's a good way to end the stream, I think. So let me see who's streaming. What's my win rate? Oh, terrible. I've won, I think, what, 41 games out of 32 hours of playing. So I get roughly a win an hour. Hey, Melody. Nice name. Yeah, so anyone who is watching this, if you check out the new command, you'll see what I'm... No, 43 times? Okay. I'm normally playing a game called Botland, or making a game called Botland. So if anyone ever wants to play that, I like always host people playing Botland before I host anybody else. But yeah, I don't see anybody streaming that now. Francis, are you going to be playing it? Because if so, I'll toss you a host. Otherwise, I shall find somebody else. Oh, you know who's streaming? Okay, I know who I'll stream if I don't stream Francis. Yeah, but maybe later. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, cool. And yeah, I'm going to host Toaster Fuel. He's someone I met at one of the Seattle meetups here. I don't know how long he'll be streaming for. Maybe he'll finish pretty soon. But he's working on his game, D-Leveled. So thank you guys for watching. Next time you'll see me will be on Thursday. I'll be in Detroit. I'll be streaming from the stage of the nonprofit organization that I was talking about first. So if you guys want to check that out, tune in. I'll keep you guys posted on Discord. And thanks, Miniature. Anyway, take care, everyone. Bye. Have a great stream. Or have a great stream with Toaster Fuel, excuse me.